The 1953 Chevrolet Corvette C1 stands as an enduring symbol of American automotive innovation and passion. Introduced at the General Motors Motorama in New York's Waldorf Astoria Hotel, the first-generation Corvette marked GM's ambitious venture into producing an all-American sports car. Designed to compete with European models like Jaguar and MG, the Corvette was a groundbreaking model that combined style, performance, and American muscle in a sleek fiberglass body, a bold move that would go on to define the Corvette lineage for decades. When Harley Earl, GM's legendary design chief, envisioned the Corvette, he aimed to create something that went beyond the typical family car. Earl wanted a sleek, elegant, and sporty vehicle that would capture the imagination of the American public. By the early 1950s, American soldiers returning from World War II were importing lightweight European sports cars like the MGTD and Jaguar XK120. Earl saw an opportunity to create a domestic alternative, and the result was the Corvette C1, a car that would become a cornerstone of American automotive history. The Corvette C1 was revolutionary not just for its concept but also for its construction. In an era dominated by steel-bodied cars, Chevrolet took a daring step by using fiberglass for the Corvette's body. This decision was primarily driven by production efficiency and cost-saving measures. Steel was expensive and in high demand, whereas fiberglass allowed for quicker prototyping and easier shaping. While there were concerns about durability and safety, the fiberglass body proved lightweight and resilient, giving the Corvette a unique edge over its competitors. It was a design choice that would eventually become a defining characteristic of the Corvette line. Under the hood, the 1953 Corvette was powered by Chevrolet's Blue Flame 235 cubic inch inline-six engine. Though it may seem modest by today's standards, the Blue Flame engine was advanced for its time. Equipped with triple Carter carburetors, it produced 150 horsepower, a respectable output for the early 1950s. However, the engine was mated to a two-speed Powerglide automatic transmission, a controversial choice. While European sports cars often featured manual transmissions for better driver engagement, Chevrolet opted for the automatic due to production simplicity. This decision initially disappointed performance enthusiasts but was later corrected with manual transmission options in subsequent models. In terms of performance, the 1953 Corvette wasn't a powerhouse. Its 0 to 60 miles per hour time of around 11 seconds was considered decent but not thrilling. However, what the Corvette lacked in raw speed, it made up for with its captivating style and driving experience. The low-slung body, wraparound windshield, and whitewall tires created an aesthetic that oozed 1950s Americana. Driving the C1 Corvette was less about breaking speed records and more about being seen in a symbol of post-war prosperity and style. The interior of the 1953 Corvette was minimalistic but elegant. Chevrolet paid close attention to creating a cockpit that felt sporty yet comfortable. Bucket seats were upholstered in red vinyl, contrasting beautifully with the polo white exterior paint. The dashboard featured a symmetrical design with minimal instrumentation, including a tachometer, oil pressure gauge, and speedometer. While it may seem basic by modern standards, the simplicity of the interior added to the Corvette's charm, emphasizing the joy of open-top driving. One of the reasons the 1953 Corvette holds such significance is its rarity. Chevrolet produced only 300 units in its inaugural year, making it one of the rarest Corvettes ever built. Each one was hand-assembled in Flint, Michigan, before production moved to St. Louis in 1954. This limited production was partly due to the cautious approach GM took, unsure of how the public would respond to an American sports car. However, the response was overwhelmingly positive. Despite its flaws, the Corvette garnered admiration for its daring design and American spirit. However, the Corvette's journey was not without its challenges. Early criticisms focused on performance and handling. Many automotive enthusiasts felt that the C1 didn't match the driving dynamics of its European rivals. Additionally, the Powerglide transmission and inline-six engine limited its appeal to serious sports car enthusiasts. Sales were sluggish in the first 2 years, raising concerns that the Corvette might be a short-lived experiment. Some within GM even advocated for discontinuing the model. The turning point came in 1955 when Chevrolet introduced the 265 cubic inch V8 engine to the Corvette lineup. With a powerful V8 under the hood, the Corvette finally had the performance credentials to match its sporty design. Sales began to climb, and the Corvette started to establish itself as a serious contender in the sports car market. This evolution marked the beginning of Chevrolet's commitment to continuously improving the Corvette, a philosophy that persists to this day. Beyond its technical specifications, the 1953 Corvette represents a significant cultural shift in post-war America. The 1950s were a time of optimism, economic growth, and a newfound love for the open road. Highways were expanding, and Americans were eager to explore the country in style. The Corvette embodied this spirit of freedom and adventure. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement, a declaration that America could produce world-class sports cars on par with Europe. The Corvette also became a symbol of Chevrolet's innovation and willingness to take risks. GM could have continued producing safe, practical cars for Middle America, but the Corvette demonstrated that the company was willing to push boundaries. This bold approach would inspire other American automakers to experiment with performance and style, leading to the golden age of muscle cars in the 1960s. Today, the 1953 Corvette is one of the most sought-after collector cars in the world. With only 300 units ever made, finding an original C1 in pristine condition is exceedingly rare. Collectors prize the 1953 model not only for its rarity but also for its historical significance. Auctions have seen these cars sell for well over $1 million, a testament to their enduring appeal. The legacy of the 1953 Corvette extends far beyond its production numbers or performance statistics. It laid the foundation for what would become one of the most iconic automotive nameplates in history. Over the decades, the Corvette evolved through multiple generations, from the sleek Stingray models of the 1960s to the high-performance C8 of today. Yet, despite the technological advancements and design changes, the essence of the original Corvette remains, a car born from the desire to create something uniquely American. In retrospect, the Chevrolet Corvette C1 was more than just a response to European sports cars, it was a bold statement about American ingenuity and ambition. Its fiberglass body, elegant styling, and emphasis on driver experience were groundbreaking at the time. Even with its early shortcomings, the Corvette captured the hearts of enthusiasts and laid the groundwork for a legendary lineage that continues to inspire automotive passion. The 1953 Corvette was not perfect, but perfection was never the goal. It was about daring to dream, to innovate, and to create something that had never been done before in America. 70 years later, as the Corvette continues to push the boundaries of performance and design, it is clear that the spirit of the 1953 C1 lives on, a testament to the enduring power of vision and the relentless pursuit of excellence.